You've briefly pondered running for governor. I don't know if that's in your future. I hope it is. You had a few good lines about it. Do you think about that kind of stuff? About what the future holds in terms of
Yes.
Political office?
I don't think about it in terms of political office. I've graduated to a broader, larger thought of what's my future hold, and where would I be most useful as a leader. I think that's a fair word. Whether that's thought, whether that's the leader of my family right now, as a parent, as a father, the leader of people that work with me. Politics it's I'm not going to say it's because it's not small, and I don't. That's why I say that out loud. It's not small. I do think it needs to re-engineer and redefine what its purpose is because it's just chasing its own tail right now with the two parties that seem to me to be completely about just invalidation of the opposition instead of vision of themselves. So I think it needs redefinition of what it is, because it is important. That's what I mean. That's why I said I don't mean small. It needs to think bigger about what it is and how it's useful.
When it seeks to invalidate, it's small. When it seeks vision, it can be big.
Yes. Well, one's affirmative, one's going into that cynicism we were talking about.
Yeah.
And validation of any opposing thought, or maybe that where even opposition is an arrogant term. That's too strong. A lot of times it's not even opposition, alternative, other than, another way of thinking about it. Oh, could both be true? Oh, how can we parlay those two ideas? This one of the challenges with these ideas of a third party or meet you in the middle. It's kind of got this historic notion of being, comme ci, comme ça. It's sort of Mr. In Between, kind of go which way the wind blows. I think done in the right way, and it doesn't have to be under a third party's name necessarily, but it's actually an incredibly rebellious position right now. And it's actually, and I love sports, it's tactically the place with which to move most advantageously. I think of a free safety in the game of football. They're in the middle of the field and they're deep.
Mm-hmm.
They choose to defend left or right according to the play that's been called by the offense.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to the offense, the running back, you read the defense, and then you're going to run right to run left to go away from that opposition. It's a tactical spot.
To be truly independent and respond. So do you think you have a role in that in political officers?
I don't know. It's on mine. It's not out of my mental box. And I gave it real sincere thought and discernment for over a year. And it's a wonderful, whether I end up in politics or not, it was a wonderful exercise. One that if anyone else got time to do it. To ask yourself what you would do if you were CEO of a state, CEO of a nation, CEO of the world. That's a great thing to go. You want to get your values in line? You want to admit where you lie? And throw yourself some pop quizzes. And what if this phone call comes at 4 a.m.? What you gonna, who you want to surround yourself with? It's really great questions to ask. And I think has helped me at a more micro level be a better father, a better man. Taking considerations that I did not maybe take in as seriously as before considering it. I don't know if that's in my future. I got to, useful is a big word. It's got to be, I would have to be useful. I have to be useful in the right way. And is that my lane to be most useful?
It's a good question for a leader to ask. How can I be useful?